Yes, sir! Welcome back to Real Comic Book Talk. Here come a clap, and we do it like this. South side, let's ride. Let's go.
You know what you look like? You look like a jazz player. Like a jazz player with a saxophone. Yeah.
I
got your eyes closed, grooving with it.
I forgot one thing. I'm the best, goddamn!
Oh, I knew that was.
Woo! All right, everybody. Welcome back here to Real Comic Book Talk, man. If it's your first time on the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. Make sure after the video, y'all check out the cosplay of the day. We're going to get out the way early, quick and ASAP. Also, I want to have a special, just a quick moment of silence. It's going to be 8 seconds for Kobe Bryant and all those in the helicopter crash. Yesterday is an incredibly sad moment. So just going to do 8 seconds, and then after that, we'll get right to it. All right, good? Good?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right. That was for Kobe Bryant.
Peace, man.
Yes. And all 9 people on that helicopter. Yeah. It was such a really sad moment.
It's a sad story.
Now we're going to do a very difficult thing and transition to a decent episode of Batwoman. Yes!
It wasn't bad. That's what I didn't know if you were going to bash it, but I was like, you know what? This ain't bad.
This is a pretty good episode. I was shocked. It's also sad that, the best episode didn't have actually Batwoman in it. So what does that tell you about the show? But
No. We're gonna stay on a good level.
The weekly bash. Review.
No. It wasn't bad. With the second Alice.
Yeah.
It made.
We call her Beth because she's Beth.
All right.
Okay, so we're going. All right, so
we'll call her Beth.
Yeah, because Beth and Alice are 2 very different people. Yeah. They make sure you knew Beth, Alice.
You know
now,
what? I like this. I like the story that they told about Alice, about her upbringing. Yeah. And how she. I liked it.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
We actually like Beth, but this is going to be so different from what we have always done. Oh gosh.
Oh God. Like you don't even know how to start. How do we even start this? How do we start the positive?
How do we get to this point in our life where we're liking Batwoman?
No, I liked it.
Jeez, it only took 11 episodes.
Sorry. It's and like what Dan always says, he says give it 3, we had to give it 11.
You had to give it a half a season. And it better keep up this.
Yes.
Sheesh. Oh gosh. All right, so here we go. Batwoman, I don't know the name of the episode. Happy Birthday, Unbirthday Day or
something like that.
Some stupid title that nobody cares about. Because we just say episode 11. This is malarkey. It's malarkey. Plus, I'm just getting ready for Tuesday.
Oh my God. Brother, let's go with the review.
All right, so right off the rip, let's talk I'm gonna do a little character by character. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Alice. Mm-hmm. The main antagonist, the only real antagonist. Well, not the only real antagonist, but the only reason why this show was even watchable for like the first 10 episodes.
The main villain for the season, pretty much.
The only reason. He's saying the main villain. That's the technical thing to say. I'm saying is the only reason why you were watching this show. You stuck to it because Alice was decent and everybody else was.
Well, Lucius.
I stand by my statement. There's no.
Lucius Fox's son ain't that bad.
No, his name was Luke Fox.
Luke Fox ain't that bad. He's not that bad to me.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
But go ahead.
Oh, he's not that bad.
All right, go ahead with Alice. Go ahead with
All right, so Alice, they went back to her backstory, well, more into her backstory about what happened to her while she was in there and how she went transferring from Sweet Beth that was holding hope that her family could get her to becoming Alice and all of that craziness and I'm just thinking craziness. So it was pretty intense. She was given the cat by her little mouse, and she was loving the cat. Cat was holding up hope. Knitted the cat a sweater and all that good stuff. I don't know where she got the yarn or the.
She said she made it out of her blanket. Out of some of her blanket.
Yeah, she did say that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting this episode to be trash, so I was on my phone a lot. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna keep it here we're gonna keep it real here and real comic book talk. You know what I'm talking about, Al? All right. Okay, so yeah, and then guy killed the cat in front of her, and then told her to make skin, stitch up a face with some flesh, which was more than mildly disgusting, and it looked like bad fish. It looked like that carry-out fish that you know ain't really fish. That's what that skin looks like.
Actually the cat.
It could be.
Got it from the back.
It could be. Could be, you know. Or a dog.
Not there no more. Or the dog.
I know. I mean, let's just be real. You know, you work at a carry-out. It's a bunch of cats in the alley. Carry-out pop up. No longer a bunch of cats in the alley. They always seem to have your food.
Be less and less.
Yeah. Just like in the show.
10 minutes.
There was the cat. The cat died. Now there's all this human flesh, allegedly. You know, that means he must be. Because if you ain't killing the cat, people are dying. I mean, not people are dying, but you can't just take off.
He has to have some means of getting the flesh. That's what he said.
So if he ain't killing a bunch of people,
how's he getting it?
I know. Think about it. All right. So what you think about the backstory with Alice?
I mean, it was good for this episode. It helped the episode, especially at the end where he gave her the thread and with the book. But that's later on in the episode. But it was a good backstory. It showed how, like you said, how she was a good little, I'm all nice, you know. My family's looking for me. They're never going to stop. And all he kept saying was, give up hope. Give up hope. They're not coming. They already moved on.
They replaced you.
Yeah, they replaced you. I mean, you put that in a child's head and then you see it and you realize they're not coming for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll break you. So you have to find some way, when you're in a situation like that, you have to find some way to cope with that situation. Yeah. And that's where Alice came in. And it makes sense.
Yeah, so I didn't hate it. I mean, it wasn't the best I've ever seen. Because the problem with me, the transition happened so fast, though. Yeah. She was like, okay.
And then she started reading the back of the book. And
I'm Alice. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, she had an alternate person. She made herself an alternate personality.
Yeah, but I'm like,
I understand what you're saying.
It just, so like, oh my gosh, it happened. Take a deep breath. I'm Alice now. No, I mean, that's awfully weird. I mean, you mostly see, it's usually like a slow thing. But I can't get too upset because that's how it happened in The Killing Joke as well. Which I think Alice is not loosely based off, but has strong remnants of. Right. Like, all right, so the way I think Supergirl and which we'll talk about later, right after this, and Batwoman are like, they're making female and male counterparts to how their main people are. So like for instance, Batman has Joker. We all know Joker's a little crazy, on the little crazy side. He has a thing with clowns and stuff like that. All right, fine then. Batwoman's gonna have Alice. Her thing, she's gonna be a little crazy. Not a little crazy. They're both not a little crazy, but they're gonna be off the rail. They're both are crazy. Her theme is gonna be outlandish Alice, kind of like outlandish Alice in the Wonderland kind of stuff. So you know it's gonna be like that, and obviously at some point, I know this is gonna happen. Kane is gonna have a butler. Don't know how, but it's gonna happen. I don't know if they what's the word I'm looking for?
Transition.
Up top, Alan. Up top. Way to know the word. Okay. Way to know the word. Transition. Yes. Luke to being a butler. I know that was a lot of energy. Yeah, I know. Just for I know. But keep in mind that
I hope they don't.
I'm great. They probably won't do that. Yeah. But they will do something. They will have a butler.
Isn't he kind of like a butler?
Kind of is already.
I mean, if you wanna.
If you want to, boil it down.
Yeah, if you want to boil it down.
He works there. He works for the house.
Yeah, he kind of does what she wants.
He was the one that was there before, keeping the house clean.
Fix something when he shot the joke. Oh, you gonna fix that up? He's fixing her stuff.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
he's kind of like the butler and the guy in the chair, kind of combined, but not nowhere near as cool as Cisco. Cisco's the man.
Nah, he is.
Yeah,
we'll see on the second half of this Flash, but right now he's the man.
He's the man. He ain't never not gonna be the man.
You never know what they might do.
He never not gonna be the man. He's never not gonna be.
He might stay with the girl.
Alan, no. He's never not going to be the man.
I'm just saying. Things change.
Cisco being the man don't change. Jerk. We talk about Flash in a week. Yeah, it comes out next week, doesn't it?
And then everybody else is on hiatus. So,
yeah,
to the week after.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's confusing. But who's the next character?
So who else we gonna talk about?
Beth?
Kate Kane.
Oh,
Kate. Why do you say that?
no, it's. I mean,
It's her show. He can't not talk about.
Right.
He gonna leave.
Right.
You don't want to talk about Kate?
We can have a show. Let's talk about Beth.
We talking about Kate, man. We
Right.
talking about Kate.
Okay.
So Kate did not put on the Batwoman suit till like the last 10 seconds of the show. All right, Al. All right, you gotta let me know. What's going
I'm
on?
not bashing the show,
But you bashing Kate?
but at the end, all of a sudden, cut on the light, cut, and then she just pops out right there. You know it. You know it. You tell me I'm wrong, and I'll apologize. If you don't tell me I'm wrong, you know I'm right.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Oh my god! Come on now. Did the superhero pose? They're making the women do superhero poses that they never.
Oh, you
really
think that's
did.
bad? Oh, you should have saw Supergirl season 1. Every time she walked into the joint.
Oh my god!
Every time.
Stop it!
I'm
Stop
Supergirl.
Yeah, stop making the women do superhero poses that you didn't make the men do. Stop! I don't like that. I don't like that.
Well, the men do superhero poses,
But it's
not.
It's not as.
And only because they just kind of like supposed to stand stoic like this,
Right.
but it's still a superhero pose.
But it feels the women superhero pose. It's like, I don't know. It just feels. You see what I'm saying?
I think
It
you still
feels
upset
different.
about last week on Arrow.
Oh, that was so bad. That was. Oh my god.
That's what that is. You're still upset about that. It's just kind of carrying it over.
I mean, because I'm like, all of a sudden at the end, oh, I'm gonna drop down. She's crouching down like Batman would do if like your knees rough, and then you slowly creep up. Come on now. Oh my god. Then everybody turn, yay! You know what?
All right, so what happened in the episode is that apparently the two high-profile people that Lil Mouse captured were like the mayor's son or second in command, and like it was the mayor's second in command and the chief's son, right?
Yeah.
So it was like, why you haven't caught on the light for Batwoman and anything like that? And it's because she was gay, because she came out gay. He's like, we're not gonna let politics get in the way of this. So they were pretty much saying, yeah, because she's gay, we're not gonna cut on the light, which is pretty. I mean, it's stupid.
It's dumb.
That's
the dumbest. Right there, that was the dumbest part. The show was good. The show was not bad. That was the worst part of the show. Are you not cutting it on because she's gay? And I'm like, I don't understand. It's 2020. I'm
saying the same thing the Chiefs. He said it's ain't got the hostage.
I mean, but
it's 2020. Nobody cares about that sort of thing. I'm like, well, you're right, but you're dead wrong. There are people who will still care.
I understand that, but
I mean,
the way that the world is now, the people, it's people out there who are racist, people out there who homophobic, everything like that. But they're not as outright as this show is making it. I mean, it's a lot of racist people out here who will talk to a black person or a person of color, but they don't really like them because of all of the outrage that's in society right now.
Yeah, but there are some people, and correctly, we're gonna point out both sides.
True.
There are some people who hold steadfast in that we thought the same thing in October Faction. We thought we were wrong. So
we were dead wrong at the beginning.
Yeah.
But if the chief of police, if they feel the chief of police is homophobic, he's out of there.
It could not be the chief of police. It could be the mayor.
Well, he shouldn't. He should have
because the mayor. Because remember that's the chief's son. All right, I want to point out. I'm just throwing out an alternate scenario.
Right.
That the mayor said, all right, don't turn on the Batwoman signal, or you're fired. Yeah, and I will decimate you. All that. Using swinging his mayor power. So the chief of police like, look, all right. We can't turn on the power, but I'm devastated for my son. Now, we all know that, your son comes before your job. You turn on the light, Batwoman can help. You take on the, punishment. But, some people ain't got that kind of heart. All right, some people.
If you're the chief of police, you have to go through something. You have to have some sort of. If it's your son, you gotta have. I don't care. You gotta have some sort of heart. I understand.
We agree with that.
Yeah,
we agree with that. We just saying that he may not be.
You gotta say chief because this ain't your son. This is my son. The light's cutting on.
We're in agreement with that.
Right.
I'm just saying that
you throwing out a different scenario.
He could not be like that. So it could have came down from the mayor's office. Like, look, that ain't my son. Second in command. I got a third in command. We'll be fine. I mean, be honest.
Keep it right there. I mean, I understand what you're saying, and I understand the odds. But to be honest, if I'm chief of police and you say, you know what, I got a third in command, that means you don't care about anybody. So if you don't care about anybody, I'm putting you out there. And
we in agreement. I'm just saying he might not be like that.
Right.
We in complete agreement.
I'm just
like, saying that he might not have that kind of heart.
Right.
He might be soft. I mean, look, he let a whole nother organization come and do his job. So
I just thought about that. As soon as you said, I said, you know what? They did take a lot of power away from the police.
So
and he's the chief, and he didn't fight back the power getting taken from you.
Let a whole organization come in and do your job in your city. So apparently,
something ain't right.
People just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't got down the heart.
You know what? Right there, his son will be a good villain if your dad. That's the mayor. Stop him from you getting rescued.
This is how people become villains, man.
That's how people become villains.
Just
that would be a perfect origin story of a villain.
Obviously, only takes a moment. You know what I'm saying? It takes one moment.
It takes one moment.
All right? Obviously.
Right.
One book getting tossed. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of
if the pages fall out, you look at one specific
thing, and then you take a deep breath, and now you're a whole another person. Yeah. All it takes is one, playing with a little human flesh. It takes is one.
Well, playing with human flesh, that'll probably
do it.
Break a lot of people.
Almost dying in a flaming car because they refuse to turn on the bat signal. That'll do it.
That's the one thing I can say that with one good part with Kay Kane is thinking about the alternate her who saved her sister and how, wow, I didn't have the strength to save my sister.
And everybody telling me I couldn't do it.
And everybody, exactly. And then come to find out in the alternate universe, you did it. That's something that'll really mess with you.
Yeah, I know. And I thought she was about to let her die again.
Oh my God, I thought she was.
All right, you know what?
Yeah,
Get this character by character thing.
Go ahead.
That ain't working for us. Because we talk about so much fire. And speaking of fire, transition, baby. Transition. Speaking of fire, that car scene in when they would capture that, when they set that joint on fire.
That was a good scene.
First thing she did, and I don't blame her at all, bump all the logic and all that care. Let me get my sister out the truck.
Yeah.
It's not working.
I didn't save her the first time.
I'm saving her this time.
And then when her sister held her face and gave her the look like, go, save yourself. And she left, I said, oh my God, she's about to do it again.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way.
All right, so she couldn't get the trunk open.
Yeah.
She was like, all right, another plan. I need to get it through the back seat. Because, I was thinking the same thing. Back seat, it's 2020. Most of these cars, you'll pop out the box, boom, bada bing, bada boom. Mm-hmm. But now realizing that that car's pretty old.
Yeah.
Subaru, so it was before all of that. So she pulled that thing and was like, oh my gosh, I can't get it. It's bars. I mean, she pulling the bars. I mean, pulling. And you just see Beth stick her hand out, like, oh, save me. And then the flashback's coming. It's like, I couldn't save my sister. And I'm thinking like, ow, wow, she's going to let her burn again. Just how she's going to hear her burn alive. Oh my.
You got to get away before that. Because she's going to scream.
I was like, and the second thought, I was like, where are the two other hostages? Why are they not coming to help? You're free.
They're gone. They're gone.
I was like, oh, you cowards. This is a family trait.
You get it from your dad.
Sheesh. That kind of softness is genetic, I see.
And I sat up here and I said, oh, because, in the other universes, like in Supergirl, where the other brainies, two of them sacrificed themselves. Yeah. One of them went to the other planet and... so I'm like, they got to find a way to get rid of Beth. Yeah. So I was like, oh my God, they're about to burn her alive. And it's going to scar Kay Kane.
For life. Yeah. I was like, she'll never forget.
No, she won't.
I was like, oh my God.
This will be the thing that'll turn her all the way into actual Batwoman.
No, this will be the thing that turn her into Thomas Wayne Batman.
Oh yeah, right. I'm killing everybody. Everybody's there.
There's no safeness now. Everybody's. If I catch you jaywalking, you dead.
Break a leg from jaywalking.
It would have been real. It would have been Batman versus Superman kind of Batman. Like, he gets no fucks.
Yeah. But she wound up saving her. She got a crowbar.
Got a crowbar, able to use leverage and
Yeah.
the CW physics. I'm not going to say real life physics.
Yeah.
We all know CW physics does not count.
Yeah. I mean, because, we talked about that in detail last week. So
nobody believes in physics. I was telling people that. It's like, hey, yo. It was like, it was one guy, he's been on the show before. His name is Horace. Check out his YouTube, Dark Horse Gaming. Mm-hmm. Pretty sure that's the name of it. If it's not, I'll get cussed out later by him. But either way, he was like, I told him the whole scenario with the train and the things. Like, oh, so we just don't care about physics anymore, huh? Yeah. Like, we said the same thing. Yeah. But this one is, so throwing physics out the way, used the crowbar as leverage, which seems actually more plausible, and got his sister out. But man, I was thinking, yo, she's dead. Mm-hmm. And she's dead there, like, not coming back from anything kind of dead. And I was like, this is, you want to let her burn all out? Oh my gosh. So sad. But it wasn't sad. Yeah. And then, end of the episode, now Beth and Alice, since they're from the same Earth, both have these,
since they're now in the same Earth. Yeah. Now that both their Earths became one, it can only be one of them.
Yeah, so I don't know how that's.
I don't either, but I was just going to bypass that. Because I think the story arc of someone has to die.
I'm not going to bypass it.
I'm going to bypass that.
In all fairness, since I do it for every other show, I'm going to do it for Batwoman. I'm going to bypass that far that people have been on multiple Earths with their counterparts for years now and never had this problem.
But they did.
But it's never been
gone though.
Yeah, it was never. But in fairness, there's never been a whole reboot of the entire Earth.
Right.
So I'm going to bypass that and let that breathe because I don't know how the new Earth physics work.
Right.
With the multiple realities things, even though the brainy fives didn't have that problem.
This is the Batwoman physics.
So it's same Earth now, so it doesn't matter.
Their physics are different.
But I'm gonna bypass it because it's coming down to the fact that one of the people, Beth or Alice, have to die. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna bypass it begrudgingly. And for people who don't know what begrudgingly is, there's a Google for everything. Oh, use your context clues. I beg you, please, use your context clues. But I'm going to do it begrudgingly. So, just take a deep breath. Moving on. I'm going to allow this to happen without bashing it. But, if the next episode isn't good.
Yeah, right. I give you that.
If the episode in 2 weeks isn't good, I'm coming back to this. And I'm going to butcher it.
If they find a way to save both of them, then have at it.
I will. It's gonna
have at it.
It's gonna be that whole.
Because
it's gonna be that whole thing when we thought Gaming knew about the multiverse.
Yeah,
I was about to go off.
And that no.
And matter of fact, you know what? How does everybody? You know what?
No, I was about to say the sister.
Yep,
all of a sudden, she broke down the exact scenario of exactly what happened without knowing anything. What if there's a multiverse?
Pretty drunk.
Yeah.
Pretty drunk. Reading some notes she's never heard. I mean, have no history or understanding. Mm-hmm. I get you may be smart. There's no doubt about it. But you're just going to read a little paper, a dissertation. So it's just like a theory, and to come up with their own perfect scenario of how exactly it all events unfolded. I swear to God, if you would have said there was some omnipotent being who named something like the Monitor, I would have lost my goddamn shit. I'm so sorry I didn't mean to cuss. Ooh.
That was the worst part. The episode was good. That was the worst part. When all of a sudden she broke, and then Kate, that might make sense. Shut up. Just shut up. We're done. Because I feel some bad shit coming on, and I don't want that to happen. I think it was a pretty decent show last night.
Stupid Malak. Look, man. You can't just allow people to come up with this ignorance. You can slowly put it together. You could even have her sister do her action. You could have Beth come up with the scenario. But don't have some person who's never studied anything of it come up with the perfect scenario while she's drunk. You know what? Got no fucking mullet. Because of that, grade the show out. Because I'm about to go off. This is fucking this is ridiculous, man.
I'm giving
stupidness.
This a 7.5. A 7. And Batwoman's her grade scale is different.
On the curve, so that's putting like a 10 for her.
Yeah, her scale is different. but at the same time, it was enjoyable. Most of the show was pretty decent.
Everything you're saying is right. I'm shaking my head because of the whole.
I know I'm trying to hurry this up because I feel like he's about to.
Thing.
But I enjoyed it. Hopefully, the situation with Beth and Alice next week. Hopefully,
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, excuse me. Hopefully that is just as good. Probably better. Hopefully one of them actually dies. And
I hope so too.
We'll see.
I hope it's Beth.
Yeah, I can see that.
I hope it's Beth.
Because if it's Alice, then who's going to be the villain?
Yeah, because we're going to do that thing where it's a whole nother villain come out of nowhere thing.
Yeah.
Like The Flash.
Oh, my God. All right. What about you?
Oh, I was going to give it a good, like, maybe close to an 8. Then you brought up the whole stepsister thing.
I brought it up. We both remembered it at the same time.
Your words led to my memory of it. So it's your fault. So now it's back to just a 7. It was close to it. I was about to touch an 8. Nah, I'm not. It's a 7. And everything was fine until that. So
Yeah, everything was fine until she broke down the whole multiverse.
I'm sorry. It got all rebooted. Wow.
Yeah.
Stupid. No Cisco. No.
She's a doctor. She doesn't know nothing about astrophysics or anything. And parallel dimensions, nothing. I guarantee her dissertation, she probably didn't even understand half of it. But she came over to
Bump all that. She was drunk.
She was drunk.
Half
of what she was reading, she probably was slurring. She was putting it in other. All right, we're done.
Freaking malarkey.
Come on, take us out.
All right, y'all. So look, that's all we get. Oh my God, I can't even do it because I'm so upset. All right, I gotta knock this out real quick. All right, here we go. Look, yes, sir. This is Real Comic Book Talk with the review of Batwoman Season 1, Episode 11, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're first time here because we drop stuff every day from Monday to Friday. And we're working on some Saturday, Sunday stuff. Oh my gosh, throw some bangers out there. I'm not going to say I have a top 5 comic book writers list coming up, but I'm not going to not say it either, you know what I'm saying? But if it's your first time...
Sorry, go ahead.
So if it's your first time here, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Make sure you tell anybody and everybody about this channel. Make sure if you're in the DMV, you go to cons because we about to be there. Cons 2020!
2 weeks.
Don't leave me hanging for a dap up. And until next time, baby, we out. Deuces.
Yeah. We in the club, we partying. We in the club, we partying. Yeah. How much ice you got? I don't know.
Get it all, this man.
I cannot miss like I am the ace. Electrocute you, then I leave you with aftershock. Getting angry, then I turn to Incredible Hulk. Bite and bog. Chop it down like you one of them stars.